You need to get under 6.
Okay.
So
This is a die with 6 sides, but only goes up to 2. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
Jaechelle, I agree with you. I don't care what Patrick says. If we could play a game that was half cooperative, half competitive, and maybe set in a Faerun fantasy universe, that would be so much more fun than anything else that we could possibly do. Well, great news, team fun, because here we are on Tabletop Tuesday, playing a little Betrayal at Baldurs Gate. A update of the classic Betrayal at the House on the Hill, where a bunch of adventurers go and get into some spooks and some goofs. Set this time within the popular D&D universe. So we hope you enjoy what we're about to do. Which is mostly just make sure this is Patrick's first time playing this game. He's very excited about playing it, and we want to make sure he has no fun at all, which I think will be lots of fun for you guys.
Team fun. Someone's gonna have fun, and it's not
Patrick.
New tag.
And splash. So to get things popping, we're all here. We're chilling at this tavern, just hanging out, being adventurers and whatnot. I'm gonna kick things off doing my first turn. I think it'd be great if everybody said who they were as we go around, get a sense of character. Do as much character work as you would like to while you're playing the game. Don't feel shy about that. And we'll go from there. I'm gonna kick things off. I'm Ralvio Escanor, baby. Hey, I'm a human sorcerer from the 90s.
That's what humans sound like.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the South Baldurs Gate accent.
South Baldurs Gate, baby. That's what we talking about. Go Yanks. Go Knicks.
We're filming this on St. Baldur's Gate, actually.
Man.
All right, I'm gonna take my first turn, and I'm just I'm gonna get up out of this tavern and just go over this way onto the street level. What's good? Gray Harbor. You can exit from here to the catacomb landing down that way. Oh, neato. All right, and so the symbol on the side of the card tells you what you need to draw. I've got an event. I'm gonna say this before I have to read anything. These are all fantasy names, so there is no shame if you butcher the hell out of the weird lineup that they've got. Oh, good, Stalking Shadow. This one's not tough.
Oh, so that was just a cover from if you butchered it.
Good call.
Your shadow seems to flicker and dance. It's probably because I'm flickering and dancing. Moving of its own accord as it coalesces into a horrid humanoid shape that lunges at you.
Ooh.
Okay, so I gotta attempt a speed roll.
What's your speed number?
My speed is 4.
Ooh.
So I take 4 dice. 4 dice. Remember that Borat gaming movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey yo, and that's a 5, which is 4+. You dodge the shadow, escape its clutches. Cool.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Nothing happens.
Don't gain anything, don't lose anything. That's the end of my turn. I drew a card, so
Life is like that
moves.
sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah. So true.
When your shadow comes to life.
All right, so Patrick, hurry up, do something.
All right, I am Grim, Grusk Mugtug.
Love good.
I am a half-orc paladin, and my speed is 3, so I can't move very far.
What's your voice? Give me your mug tug voice.
Well, Mugtug. All right.
Hey,
I like it.
Yeah, call me Grim. I'm a Mugtug. Yeah. I'm gonna go a couple of spaces.
That's solid character.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go this way 1, and then I'm gonna go to the catacomb landing 2, and then I'm gonna take a step out here into the catacombs.
It's at this point worth noting that going to the catacombs is kind of a bad idea.
Well, I ended up in the flooded chamber.
That's why.
Maybe I won't keep going this way, but I'm just gonna stay there, and that's it.
What is it? What's the direction on the floated chamber?
I can go one way, and that is if I want to cross, I can roll a sanity roll, but I'm not gonna do that.
3+ to cross.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Oh, you're not very sane. Mm-mm.
Well, I'm pretty sane. I just don't want to do it.
Okay, cool. You're stubborn.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right.
Right now that it's no longer my turn.
Wonderful. Hello. I am Azade Rashka. I am a human monk.
Sexy.
Yeah, no, it's just too sensual. And it's like, I am a sensual human monk.
Your
Is that mentioned on that?
Your character class is
No,
sensual.
I'm building it out.
Okay.
You told me to do some
I did.
character work.
I did.
Layers.
Hey,
That's what I'm doing.
I like that. My character likes a sensual woman. So
Call me sensual Russian.
Hate this
Okay.
already.
Okay.
I'm very turned on off camera.
Camera
crew
woman
is
turned
nice.
on. Noted. Also, I am gonna walk away from you because I'm sensual, but like not into
Hey,
this.
how you doing,
Not
Joey?
into
What's your
this.
speed?
My speed is 4, so I can get very far away from him.
Yeah.
Well, you
I'm
should.
gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
And I walk into the shrine to Gargoth. And of
I'm
course,
sorry. Who?
Gargoth.
Okay.
And
okay.
because for those of you who have played this game with me, you know that I seem to always draw Omen cards. So I've drawn an Omen card.
Great.
Oh,
Great.
well done. I want to introduce that.
Omens are what helps trigger the haunting, which is when we go from a cooperative to a much less cooperative game. So it's not a good thing that I always draw Omen cards. This one is the Figurine of Wondrous Power.
Oh.
It's a companion. The small ebony statuette, shaped like a fly, fits in the palm of my hand.
Ew.
The figurine transforms into a giant fly that stays with you and
Oh, that's
protects
worse.
you.
No.
Once per game, when you take any amount of damage, you may ignore that damage instead. This omen cannot be dropped, traded, or stolen. So I'm going to keep this with me, so for that one time during the game that I need that protection from my giant fly. And in the meantime, I'm going to make a haunt roll
All right.
now.
So you're gonna roll as many dice as we have omens,
That's a 1.
and you need to get under 6.
Okay.
Okay.
So
This is a die with 6 sides, but only goes up to 2. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
All right. Well, I don't know.
I'm going to do it nonetheless.
Tough to prove.
I'll run. Not that tough to prove.
I'm nervous.
Oh!
We're
Oddly,
safe.
0 is more than 6. So
Yeah, we're safe for now.
It's new math.
That's a blank side. You can put whatever number you want on it. 7.
All right, and that was Sensuous Rashka's turn.
Okay. So I am playing Tasha Brightbottle, who's a halfling rogue. And Tasha, in the fictional universe, just broke for lunch and had chili and is having a very sleepy kind of an energy right now.
okay,
So her
okay.
speed
That's
is
canon.
5.
Oh, dang.
Pretty fast for a
That's-
sleepy
yeah.
person.
That's pretty fast. She's got little legs, but a lot of energy.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2. Let's go this way, which is a building door. 3. Hall of Wonders. Once per game, if you end your turn here, you gain 1 knowledge. So I will end my turn here. You gain 1 knowledge. And then another thing happens. There's an event card. An event has occurred. It's a moment of calm. You suddenly find yourself alone. It can't hurt to search the place, right? Every adventurer on a building tile must roll 1 die. So I'm on a building tile.
So
Everybody-
and Hannah is as well, and
Aren't you-
anybody that's still at start. So you
So
two.
everybody but
So
you.
everybody.
Everybody but Louis
and Patrick.
yeah, I'm in the catacombs.
You're in the catacombs.
Okay,
So what must we do?
everybody roll the die. Okay. If you rolled a 0, you break a pot and the owner returns weapon in hand and you lose 1 might.
Oh.
You dick.
If you rolled a 1 like me, nothing happens. If you rolled a 2,
Hey.
you draw an item card.
Hey. Items, baby.
Do we want to know what this is, or do we want to wait?
I would love to know, and I
Yeah,
think so
sure.
would Team Fun.
Okay, studio audience.
Aren't we team?
Oh,
Everybody-
whoa. All right, you need to turn down your exclusionary behavior. We're all Team Fun, Patrick. It's 2018.
What's the item?
I got a vial of poison. In Baldur's Gate, poison is the most direct way to tell someone you tire of their presence, like Patrick.
Yeah, long tongue.
When you inflict
right.
physical
Call me
damage with an
Grim.
attack, you may discard this item to increase the damage by 1 die plus 1.
Hey.
Nice.
So at least 1.
Yeah.
Solid.
So now it's my turn.
Yep.
Sure is.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Aldan Pyrite. I'm a dwarf. I'm a fighter. And I got a speed of 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
That's the cat right there.
Ooh. The House of Blood. Right off of this inner chamber is a House of Blood.
Yep.
When exiting, you must attempt a sanity roll of 3+. If you fail, lose 1 speed, but continue moving.
Gosh,
And it's an
jeez.
Omen card.
Oh man.
Give me that Omen. Dimensional Shackles. Lose 1 speed.
Ooh.
Gain 1 speed if you lose control of the Dimensional Shackles. Whenever you make an attack against an adventurer on your tile and when you may give the defender this card instead of inflicting damage. The Omen can't be dropped or stolen, but it can be given as above. It can also be traded as long as both players agree. Make a haunt roll now. I'll need
All
2
right.
dice.
There you go.
Now, let's see if I get above 6. No.
No, you didn't. You got a 2.
Yeah.
Somehow.
All right, I'm going to lose 1 speed. Awesome.
Great.
This is great. I've lost
If you-
2 physical points.
And upon leaving this room, might you lose a speed also?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
Anything is possible. Hit me. I am Leofane Slabber. I am in the. Is that what I am? Or is this what I am?
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a warlock.
Nice.
This is me. I have no time for anyone's nonsense.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
I don't know. 254, and I'm just tired. I have a speed of 3, and so I am going to walk. Oh god. 1, 2, here. Yes.
So now you're on the street.
Lit.
Another.
Why do you hate me? I got a cursed statue card. I can exit from here to the catacomb landing.
Oh, great. Okay.
Fun.
I don't.
It's an omen.
I don't want to do that.
All right.
It's your next turn anyway.
Oh, thanks. You want it? Okay.
Yeah, what you got?
Whispering Skull. A small skull carved from jade. You hear vague, distant whispers as you look into its empty eyes. Once during your turn, after the haunt has begun, you may move one small monster or NPC 1 space. Make a haunt roll now.
All
So
right.
this is the first one that could actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
You
would
could
be
you could
very
start the
quick.
haunt right now.
Yes.
That would be so fast.
Get ready. It's like making eye contact.
Yay! Halfway there.
Did you say you like making eye contact with me?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Louis.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, the harbor was dope, baby, but it's time to see some sights, live my life. I'm gonna go over here and get some knowledge.
That's it.
Boost it up 1. That's it. It's my turn. That's all I'm doing. Bada bing. 90s reference.
All right. It's Grim's turn. I'm going this
So
way.
the event is only triggered the first time
Correct.
somebody enters
Right,
this
yeah, when the
room,
card
and
is
same thing with
drawn.
the-
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, but you still get to get that +1 knowledge
Oh,
at the end
yeah.
of your turn there.
Are we done talking over Grim's turn?
Nope.
Probably
One, two.
not.
Still
me
in
a
the
catacombs. Gladiator pit. Once per game, if you end your turn here, gain 1 might.
And an omen.
And an omen.
Great.
The Book of Spells. The Dusty Tome is filled with secrets, some useful, others dangerous. If you attack an opponent that has a sanity trait, you may attack with sanity instead of might. If you attack your opponent in this way and you take damage, take 1 additional point of damage. You can't use another weapon while you're using this one.
That voice is getting real piratey.
Yarr.
All right.
Give me that might. And get ready for the haunting. Oh! Straight 0.
Well done.
Yes, you are.
Shooting blanks.
Hey,
Roasted.
Wow.
Wow.
It's your turn, Hannah. It's no
Can we
longer.
get like a fire effect over on that? Can we get that in post?
I'm just gonna go over here to that Hall of Wonders and get myself a knowledge as well.
Hey, friend.
How you doing?
Okay.
Do how you
I'm
doing?
feeling real sensual.
Ooh, Miss Sensual from
So-
Tavern earlier. Okay, I like that.
What happens in the kitchen?
I'm
I
not
can't read the
interested.
thing. You can exit
from the kitchen basement by spending. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
You don't
So
want to join
my
Grim in the catacombs?
5.
I do want to go.
I'm
get
gonna
it.
move things
Might,
1,
'cause I already lost
2,
one. Jesus.
3 in this direction, which is the street. I'm in the marketplace,
Hey.
and I get an item.
Ooh.
Yep.
I got the Helm of Teleportation.
Oh, shit.
When I put on this helmet, you feel a sudden sense of disorientation as if the world bends and shifts around you. Instead of moving normally, you can place your adventurer figure on any revealed tile.
Ooh.
If you do, your turn immediately ends.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Cool. I'm gonna leave the House of Blood. So I'm gonna need sanity roll. I need 4 dice, please.
4 dice.
Can't wait to roll straight
4
zero.
dice.
I bless those.
You did it!
Well done.
All right, Aldan's gonna get out of there.
Without losing
1,
speed.
2. My speed's still 4 is the fun thing, but I'm gonna take a knowledge.
Holla.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Aldan, out.
Okay. Cool.
Does anybody want these dimensional shackles?
No,
Hey,
thank
gang.
you.
No, thank you.
Good to see you.
Do not want to trade. Mm-mm.
Wait, so but I didn't want all of us to be in the same place. It's just kind of boring.
You have to end your turn there to get that knowledge.
Yes, you do.
You can't just go there and then go elsewhere.
No. I'm saying
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Everyone else is on.
Because all these nerds are in that room and you don't want to be there.
Yeah, the warlock who has no time for your nonsense.
Fair.
So with my 3 speed, I'm going to continue this journey.
There you go.
All
I
right.
need one of them street tiles.
So,
Christ.
oh my gosh, what's going?
You murder row.
Can someone read that? That is
Get an exit from here to the catacomb landing.
I really want you down to the catacombs with Grim.
So, from Catacomb Landing, is there any way to get back out to the street level?
No, the kitchen
Not yet.
basement.
I can't read that from there.
So you can spend an extra movement point in the kitchen basement to go to the kitchen.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So in other, it's 2 to get to the kitchen or 2.
Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're playing with us.
Thank you.
She's the only one.
Yay! Let's
Used
get
to
that
it.
flame graphic back up again.
Can there just be a Patrick sadness meter? Just like a little slowly lowering. It starts at sad and just
I
gets
think if we
sad.
had both the flame graphic and the Patrick Sadness meter put in post, I think that'd make for a really great episode.
Yeah. Can we get like a little thermometer with Kenny Rogers' face on it to see how bad he's getting roasted?
Nice. That'll be an inverse to the sadness meter on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, and when it's in the middle, you explode.
What was the omen?
Oh, right.
No, we're playing a game.
Iron Flask of Tyranny. This flask shudders and quakes as if something wants out. Instead of attacking normally, you may use this omen on your turn to open the flask, unleashing the valor trapped within. The demon makes a Might 6 attack against every adventurer, monster, and NPC on your tile, including yourself before returning to the abyss. This omen can only be used once per game. Make a haunt roll now.
All right, so we got 5.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We need less than 6
Yep, that's
From
always
you.
how it works.
Yep.
right now.
All right, let's go.
We really need that to happen.
We'll see.
God damn it.
Nope.
That is not the case.
All right, and the hunt is on. Let's
All
grab the
right.
book. Where's the book?
Oh, behind.
All right, Louis, do you want to tell us who our haunters?
All right,
haunties
so
are?
we were in
Murder
the
Row.
Murder Row. Oh, wait, this
We
is
meaning
the-
Jaechelle.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Jaechelle, who was in Murder Row with the
Iron Flask.
Cool.
So, when you trigger the haunting, you look at where you are and what triggered it, and that will tell you what the scenario is. So each game will have a different and unique little spin on it.
All right, so whoever has the lowest speed is the Haunt Revealer.
3.
5.
4.
3.
All right, in case of a tie, the Haunt Revealer is the...
I'll win.
Wins the game. That's
All
it.
right.
Good day.
So I think Jaechelle's gonna leave the room and go somewhere else, so she can learn what she's about to try to do to us.
Correct.
And we're gonna stay and learn what we get to learn.
Correct.
I thought the bad person.
Haunt 20. They hide among us.
Where are they hiding?
Your friend's features suddenly shift and blur, revealing an alien humanoid form. A doppelganger.
Ooh, not a doppelbanger.
Well, hey, maybe. We can see how this game gets played. You heard of them, but never seen one up close. Now that you have, it will haunt your dreams for years to come. Before you have a chance to wonder how long it has been impersonating your friend, it pulls out 2 daggers. Soon, my kind will take over Baldurs Gate. But first, we need to deal with the rest of you. What we know about the traitor. The doppelganger has been masquerading as your friend. Sounds about right. Now it's trying to replace you and your party with others like itself. Where did you put that medallion of thoughts? You win when the last doppelganger has been killed. We need to find the medallion of thoughts.
Okay.
You have a medallion of thoughts stashed around here somewhere.
Okay.
That will help you fight the doppelganger, but first you have to find it. We've got a great advantage in that this board is very small.
Yes, true.
We've got a lot of cards that we still have to go through.
Yep.
A majority of them, some would say.
So it's not going to be in a new room. It's only going to be in one of the rooms that's already revealed.
It's possible that her instructions have a specific room that it's hidden in that
Right.
we're going to need to find, which
Yeah.
would make things much more difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or that
It
it's an
would.
item card.
Yeah, it could be.
Because it might be one of those ones where it's like, if that item has already been revealed, put it back in the deck. Or
Oh.
Okay, so there are a number of square obstacle tokens. I'm assuming Jaechelle's going to place on the board, representing treasure chests. You may attempt a might, speed, or knowledge roll of 3+ to open a treasure chest on your
Okay.
tile. If you succeed, flip it over and announce the number. The traitor will let you know if you found the medallion of thoughts
sweet.
token
Then
or
we're-
not.
Then we're set.
We should have just read the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Patrick shouldn't have asked questions before the entire thing was read, but here we are.
Let's get that.
I hope I get to turn into a
sadness meter.
doppelganger, I swear.
Now let's turn the roast meter up, baby.
All right, we're gonna put the sadness meter here, and the roast meter here, and the sadness is going up. But so is the roast meter, because he's getting sadder, and he's getting more roasty.
I like that. You good, Patrick? Alright, well, this is just for the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
Patrick's not going to find
Thanks,
out how to win this.
Okay.
Okay, so using the Medallion of Thoughts, an adventurer with the Medallion of Thoughts token rolls 2 additional dice on any attack or defense roll, maximum of 8. If they are a hero, they cannot be replaced with a doppelganger. So when, like, if you're the one holding that medallion, I guess.
Okay.
And so, oh, and then there's a thing that happens if we win.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
wait, how do we actually win?
I'm guessing we have to
Win
kill
when
the
the
doppelganger.
doppelganger has
It's
been killed.
Okay.
But the Medallion of Thoughts helps us to kill the
Right,
doppelganger.
yeah, it
It's
makes
not
it
necessarily
much
required
easier to do so.
So we shouldn't
Right.
necessarily run around just looking for medallion. We should try to kill her before she can
Yeah.
kill any
Also
of
that,
us.
right.
Yeah.
Because
She's
like
probably
the,
got some juiced stats. That,
oh
like,
yes,
yeah.
but the faster she changes us into doppelgangers, the worse off the rest of us
Alright.
will be.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, since it's her first time playing, help Jaechelle work her way through what the traitor has to do. So, Jaechelle, why don't you go ahead and read your section here?
Okay, so it's They Hide Among Us.
So you just read the
Great.
flavor text.
Flavor. That's why it's in italics.
for extra Italian flavor.
It's time to enact the master plan that you and your kind have been plotting for many years. You've impersonated this filth long enough, and now you and your kin will take control of Baldur's Gate once and for all. All that stands in your way is this ragged band of miscreants and fools.
Alright, so right now, your adventurer is still in the game, but has turned traitor and is now a doppelganger.
Okay.
Alright, so first off, raise your speed by 2.
So now my speed is 5.
Great. Okay, and then collect square obstacle tokens numbered 1 to 2 plus the numbers in here. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, you're going to collect as many tokens, square obstacle tokens, as there are heroes. I'll grab that for you.
Okay.
These represent treasure chests. Shuffle them, and without looking at the numbers, place them face down on any tiles you want. 1 token per tile. Okay, so you're going to look
Okay.
at the numbers, just move them around, place them where you see fit.
Okay.
What you know about the heroes. They are trying to kill the doppelgangers. You need to replace the heroes with more.
Okay.
You win when all the heroes are either killed or
Or
replaced by
with
doppelgangers.
So everyone needs to become me.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
You must do this at the end of each hero's turn. At the end of a hero's turn, if you are on to that hero's tile, both of you must take the traitor's tome and the dice and go into another room. Oh boy. Once away from the other players, if the hero isn't an unrevealed doppelganger, make an attack against that hero. If you win, inform the player that the hero has been replaced by a doppelganger. and then let them read the description. If you lose, the hero isn't replaced.
Okay.
The player of a hero that has been replaced by a doppelganger should try to keep up the illusion until they reveal themselves by making an attack on the hero at an opportune moment. Once the hero is revealed as a doppelganger, they gain 2 speed and can ignore negative text like any other trigger. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Basically, anytime someone's in the room with you at the end of their turn, you come in here and you're going to roll an attack roll. If you win that, they just become a doppelganger.
Okay.
So that.
Oh, so only me and that person know that
So
they're
when you go out, they're supposed
okay.
to keep everything up, the appearances and everything.
Gotcha.
And go from there. This is going to be real interesting. If playing as a revealed doppelganger, you may attack with speed instead of might.
Okay.
If when a hero is killed, the player must reveal to the group that if the hero was a doppelganger. If you are killed, but there are other doppelgangers in play, take one of those players into another room and hand them the traitor's tome and let them know if there are any other unrevealed doppelgangers. When that player returns to the table, they reveal their hero as a doppelganger. They then follow all the rules for this haunt in the traitor's tome except for the right next section.
Okay.
So you may, if you're opening treasure chests, you may attempt a might, speed, or knowledge roll 3+ to open a treasure chest on the tile. If you succeed, flip the token over and announce what number was found.
Okay.
When an adventurer opens a treasure chest, look at the number and inform the other players what was found, then discard the token unless it was a medallion of thoughts. So there's a thing for a mimic, if it's a 1 or 2. There's medallion of thoughts, which seems like a little thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And I first off apologize, you got one of the more complicated ones.
I see this.
Alrighty.
Okay. Cool.
So
Tiles out.
I believe it's now Louis' turn.
Yeah, game
the,
starts left of the haunt revealer, unless you have like any monster things that you can do.
No, I just have 2 omens in it.
All right,
Yeah.
radical.
Radical. What do we have to do with obstacles again?
Oh, all of my things.
We have to. Obstacles represent.
They're treasure
Oh, they're the
chests.
treasure chests.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a.
So we
what,
make a might,
speed,
speed, or knowledge roll, a 3+
plus
to
3.
open it.
Okay.
And then if we succeed, we flip it over and announce the number, and then the traitor will let us know if we found the medallion of
Sounds
thought.
good. Well, I'm already in the room with one of them, so.
It doesn't end your turn, right?
Actually, anytime you roll, it ends your turn, right?
No, when you draw a card, it ends your turn.
Okay.
Learn the rules,
So yeah,
Patrick.
so try.
So yeah, might, speed, or knowledge roll 3+.
Holler! All right, well, I'll use my knowledge and see if I can get this sucker. What? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get to flip it over.
All right, flip that bad boy over.
Flipped it.
and-
It's 1.
Is it under 1? What's in treasure chest number 1?
You guys have revealed a mimic. The
Oh,
chest begins
shit.
to creak open with a wet slurp. As you try to review its contents, you realize you're looking into a toothy mouth. The treasure chest is alive and it goes for your throat.
Oh no!
Discard the treasure chest token and replace it with a small monster token to represent the mimic. If there is a hero on that tile, you may have the mimic immediately attack them. Otherwise, it acts on the next monster turn.
Okay.
On that tile?
There's
There's
3 of
3
us.
of us on this time.
Oh, right. I mean, like, why not? The monster can attack you. Like, that's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it.
Playing the DM here.
I would assume
I would
that would be
argue that it's the person
who opened it.
Yeah,
right.
that makes
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
Alright.
Louis gets
I mean, I would have
attacked.
picked it up.
Holla!
Alright, so.
So what's the mimic stats?
Yeah.
Might 5, speed 2.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So you roll 5 for the mimic. 5 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, for 6.
6.
So I'm attacking on my might of 3. I'm so
And you have to beat
old.
6.
Yeah.
Well, if you tie it,
Or
so
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
defending
yeah.
against 6.
Sure.
So.
Wow! Oh, are you dead?
Well, we aren't.
No, Louis.
But Louis might be.
Yeah, like the royal.
Between speed and might, you don't have 6 places?
Patrick, do you want to count them out? Do you think I don't know how to count to 6?
Yeah, that's cool.
Will our remaining heroes make it out alive? Will the doppelgangers take over? Will Patrick ever find true happiness? Oh, please like, subscribe, and tune in next week as we play more Betrayal at Baldurs Gate.